Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Sami, and today I'm going to do um, Lab 2 COA subject. I will do question 1, 2, and 3, and I'm saying sorry for the doctor because we noticed that it's 1, 3, and 5 late after we did all of the questions, so we're sorry for that. And my friend, he will do question 4, 5, and 6. So I'm gonna start with question 1 here. It says. Here it's giving us the code we need to fill in the table with the hexadecimal, okay? And here's the table we couldn't fill in because this is a picture, so we fill in the table with these kind of value like that, okay? And also here's the screenshots. So for example, we have, for starters, we have lab 2, which is lab 2 question 1. This is the question 1. In the question 1, this is the code. What we're gonna do is basically do the debugging by first of all um, building the project first, so we can see if we have any errors. And as you can see, we have nothing to build here, so we're gonna start with the debugging. Okay, it will open us the terminal, as you can see, and as you can see, this is the output. All right, so we're gonna type in the keyboard F10, then we're gonna go to the disassembly, and we are gonna follow up with the question. So here the question is saying that start the screenshot, and here's the table data. So as you can see, I'm going to divide my screen here so we can see the table. I'm going to just say F10. It should give us the value we're looking for here. F10 again, we have PX and var2. As you can see, this is the var2 value. It's actually 9, okay? And the PX value is also 9. Now next line, 9, 9. This should be the next line. Okay, bx var2 after moving the value into register bx. Now the next step is gonna be uh, exchanging the content of ax and px. So now it should be the ex should be 9 and the bx should be 1. As you can see, x is 9 and the bx is 1. Now the next step is basically move ax value back to var1. So now ax should be 9, ax is 9, var1 should be 9, var1 is 9. Next one is going to be the moving the px value back to var2. Px is going to be equal to 1. Uh, px is here 1. Okay. var2 is going to be 1. As you can see, it's 1. And in the final, we're going to exit the app of the program. So that's it. This is for number 1. And here are the screenshot with all of data. Now for the second one, we need to execute the same program, okay? But we're gonna use the arithmetic expression as given in the PDF file. We did the calculation, and also we need to complete the lines, as we can see here. Okay, so let's go ahead and open that. Let's close Visual Studio. Let's open it again. Okay, so we're gonna have lab 2 question 2. Let's put it here. So we didn't add the lines in the code itself. In the ID, we add it here as the same way in the question 1. So we fill in the table with the data, and now let's go ahead and start debugging this project first. Okay, just ignore this message. All right, so the debugging executed with code 0 means we have no errors. Now we're gonna click F10 again to complete the debugging process. Go to the disassembly. We're gonna basically negate the Vx value to get minus x value, which is gonna be minus 26 decimal. So it should be here, right? And then the next step is gonna be, it's here, Ax is gonna be 26 decimal, okay? And then move the value of y val, which is 30 decimal, into register EBX. So because EBX is a big register, it's not just, it's a 60 bit, not 8. So the value will be this value, which is 81222368. As you can see, we can actually track them here. So here's the EBX. What is the EBX value? EBX, yeah. So this is the value of ABX, as you can see, and this is EX, as we have seen before. Right, let's go to the next step, which is this step. As you can see, after moving it, this is the value over here, and then the y val is going to be equal to the same value as EBX. Now, line 4, it says subtract the z val, which is 40 decimal from EBX to calculate the y val minus v val, which is exactly minus 10 decimal. So we should go next step. As you can see, the EPX value is going to be exactly um, this is the EPX value, okay? As you can see, it's going to be this value, all right? And the Z val value is going to equal to 28 hexadecimal. Then the next step is going to be add the result in EBX to EX to calculate the minus A val plus Y val minus Z val, which is minus 36 decimal. So we're gonna go to the next step here, as you can see. So the EX value is gonna be this value, which is uh, this one, okay? And the EBX value is gonna be this one, this value, as you can see here in hexadecimal. All right, we add the H because it's hexadecimal. Now the next one is gonna be increment the value of EX by 1 to calculate the final result, which is gonna be this number, and EX should be this value. As you can see here, it's already happening. Then the last line is going to be move the final result from EX into the variable R val. So let's go ahead and click F10 again, and the result is gone. As you can see, this is the final value for EX over here, and this is the R val value. All right, and that's it. The program will execute, will finish basically. This is for the second question, including the screenshots of the values over here, as you can see. Okay, I hope it's visibly clear. Now going to the third question, which asks us to the same thing, executing the program below with the arithmetic expression. This is the arithmetic expression. We're gonna follow that. So I'm gonna run Visual Studio 2019 with the lab 2 question 3. Um, Now same thing here. So we're gonna first of all start debugging the project. We can run it without debugging just by tracking, but we better debugging. Press F10 on the keyboard to start, which is the same as skip over. So here is the initial values from here. As you can see, the EAX value, the app is not started yet. Okay, as you can see, this is the EAX value, which is 32 hexadecimal. All right, do it again, and then we have the var2, which is this value, multiply. We're gonna multiply them first, and then the EX value should be 64 hexadecimal. The var3 should be 40 hexadecimal. Okay, as you can see. Now in the last line, we're gonna decrement EX, and then so line 4 is gonna be EX, which is gonna be 45 hexadecimal. Okay, as you can see, the var3, this is the value of it, by the way, here. Okay, and the EX value remains the same. Then we're gonna decrement EX. Okay, so it's gonna be this value after decrementing. This is the value of EX. Okay, and the var, as you can see. Now let's go to the next step, which is this one. It's gonna be 45 hexadecimal of the EX value after decrementing, or before decrementing actually, is gonna be this one. And then the var4 will be the same value as EX. That's it. And this is the screenshot for all the steps, for all the lines. Okay, I hope they are also clear. Same thing happens with my friend. He filled in the table information, which is good. That's his work. He also added the screenshot with the results, as you can see. Okay, that's it. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, so hi, my name is Satish Rao. I'm Lucky Mahendra. My matrix number is A23CS8021. So I'm from Group 1. So today I'll be doing the question 4, where this is the coding. So So if I debug it, all right. So here, this is the first part for the registers here. So now when I move to where the var1 is equals to 40 and var2 equals to 10. So when for the line 1, when I start line 1, so the EAX will return into 0028, where the load var1 will load into AX. Then the second line will go to here where the load it will the BX will load the constant 05 into the EBX. Then for line 3, where the AX value will be will be equals to 40 times by 5. So the EAX value will be 00C8. Then when I move to line 4, the EBX value will be changed to 000A, where the var2 which is 10 will be loaded into the EBX. Then when I go to line 5, the EBX value will be 0007, where because it will the BX value 3, the BX7 will minus with 3. Sorry, the BX value 10 will be minus with 3, so it becomes BX7. Then when I go to line 6, the EAX value will be changed to 00001C, where the AX value is equals to 200 divided by 7, which is equals to 28. And when I move to the last line, line 7, so the EAX value will be 0001C and EBX value will be 0007. So that's the final answer. So this is where the EAX value or the var4 value, the final value will be 001C. So that's the final value for EAX. Okay, so here for question 5. So this is the multiply CX program where this is the code. So for line 1, the DX value will show 0. We need to clear the DX, so it will show 0, 4 zeros. Then for line 2, the AX value will change to 1000 H. So you can see 1000 H. So for line 3, where the CX value will be changed to 00025 H. Then for line 4, where we'll multiply the CX, so storing the result in DX and AX. So the AX result will be 000, and the AX result will be 000025, where the DX value will be 000252. But the 5 is not here, shown here. So this is the last after calling the dumb rex. So this is the results. So that's it for question 5. Thank you. Okay, so now we are going for question 6. So the first part is where the line 1 will clear the DX. So DX value will show 0000. Then we go to line 2. The AX value will change to 803. And we move to line 3 where the BX value will change to 0010. Then when we divide, where we need to divide AX by BL, DX by AX. So where the AX will be the quotient and DX will be the remainder. So the value will be for AX will be 0080 and the remainder will be in the ADX where the remainder is 0003. So that's the final answer for question